Some deep waves in that motherfucker now.
Yeah, man.
I see some waves in that motherfucker.
That ain't too crazy.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie,
You on the
bro.
wake up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know my hair be looking crazy sometimes, but niggas don't understand my hair journey, bro. I used to be, bro. Said and Neil used to have the most like luscious waves, or like
But
just hair in general, and I'm just here like with the baldy, crazy.
man, that I can never, and will never talk about Daniel's hair, bro. Cause like y'all just don't know, bro. Y'all just do not know, bro.
Nah, that
My
Sean and
boy had
Rob,
the Benjamin Button hair follicles.
it just wasn't coming, bro. I don't know
I,
what was
I,
wrong, bro.
I'm swimming, bro. So I don't know about y'all.
Nah, it would be crazy too, because like, all right, let's say like we were around some girls and like we get on the subject of hair. I can't join this conversation.
Bro,
Like,
yes, but no, yes, you can. Because who's talking about first grade anymore? Who's talking about elementary school?
That's
bro,
facts.
I mean,
So
okay,
like,
I had hair in high school, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, legit, my only saving grace was my hair is soft. So like girls are like playing it like, what's wrong with you? Then they touch like, oh, that thing's soft. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, they
So
would start off with what's wrong with it, and then they would.
yeah, for real. They'll be like, what's wrong with it? But like it was just my hair was just always soft. I don't know why, you know. That's probably why I could never dread up.
Oh, that's all right, bro.
Now,
Shout out
and
to.
now look at you. You can go Cat Williams on us if you wanted to.
Hey man, I
Hey, all
might
right, bro.
just, bro.
All right,
Hey,
bro. All right,
Reese,
bro.
try y'all gotta shut niggas' dreams down,
I'm
bro.
saying, I'm saying you want the dread up though. Like,
I did want to dread up at one point. I did want to, but I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like the little like I'm Jacking Smino style a little
Danny
bit.
want to be a dreadhead?
I've
that's
always
new
wanted to be a
information.
dreadhead.
That's new information. Like,
That's big
that's
time
crazy.
new information, bro. I did
Now,
not
I
know that.
actually, okay, quick confession, bro. Quick confession. I don't think I've ever told y'all this or shown y'all this. The summer of seventh grade, going into eighth grade, I had the Roscoe Dash Mohawk, but I was just at the house.
Oh man.
And like,
Boy,
I'm
I
glad you said that, bro. Like,
think I've seen that at least one time.
Yeah, I
No
might have.
way.
Not for real. That's serious. Yeah, I had the.
Hey man, yo, welcome to the podcast, bro. We got my nigga Daddy J rocking the Roscoe Dash. We got Rob in the cut, bro. And big shout out to Sid, man. Big
Riding,
shout out to
riding,
Sid,
riding,
got us here.
riding.
And the reason why we got Sid here today, man, we appreciate y'all because we are on episode number 10. Cue the sound effects, cue the fireworks, cue the motherfucking drinks, bro. Because we are on episode number 10, guys. This is also our season ending episode, officially end of season one, y'all, of Until We Get Canceled. Stay tuned for the summer for some exclusive content. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be dope. But I appreciate y'all on this journey. All the people who like, subscribe, comment, and share everything that y'all doing. It's crazy because now we're about to really start pumping on social media and really start getting some stuff cranking on that. On that, so
Absolute.
guys, but I just want to give y'all just a big round of applause to my guys, man. We've been going at it 10 episodes strong, bro. The people don't see the grind, but we've been grinding on the back end. So I just want to big shout out to y'all, bro. Big shout out to you, Seth, for being here, man.
Hey man.
Man, let's get this episode crack a lacking, bro. Where do we
No,
start,
no.
guys?
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Season in the episode 10. Let's just go ahead and grade our week, man. How we been, fellas? How we been?
Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, man. I have been busy, bro. It's been a blur, but I'm gonna give it an A plus. I'm gonna give it A plus because I prayed for this, bro. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, but it's a good tired, bro. It's like that tired where you feel fulfilled at night, like you get in your bed and you can, you dotted your I's, cross your T's, and you can just sleep well, wake up ready to do it again. So I'm gonna give my week an A plus, man.
That's real.
Facts. What about you, Sid?
Man, any day above ground is an A plus, man.
I like
At
that.
the end of the day, so I can't really complain. Could complain, but what's the point of complaining? Ain't nobody gonna listen.
Just complaining won't change a thing.
But they said ain't no use in complaining about spoiled milk, crying over spoiled milk.
So guess what? Your tears ain't gonna make it unspoiled.
Oh no,
Mm.
I mean,
Mm.
that's heavy right there. That's heavy.
that's heavy.
Just like the spoiled milk. Mm-mm.
Mm.
My God.
Mm. You know what I mean? What about you? What
I'm
about
finna
you,
get
Rob?
me preaching in here today.
Uh, you know, you know
Also,
what?
also, wait, real quick for our listeners, Rob is currently leaving the movies.
Yeah, I was like, where the hell
Hold
are
on.
you, bro?
I just want niggas to know how dedicated we are. This nigga is fresh from the
Yeah,
movies and he's still
yeah,
joining the
man.
pod.
Like, I'm talking about fresh, man. I do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do it for the guys, and I do it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do it for y'all. But look though.
That he walk.
Uh,
Do it for
I agree.
my game.
I agree. I do it. Can I do it? I grade my week. I grade my week a A. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to steal what said it has said face. Being above, being able to walk around and stuff like that is truly a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But also, um, being busy with work. You know what I'm saying? Outside things. You know what I'm saying with the pod and everything like that. It's been keeping me active and busy, like Sean has said. So I give it an A.
Facts,
What
man.
you got, Danny?
I got an A2, dog.
Hey,
I've been busy with work, but I've been busy in the things that I want to be busy in too. So your boy tired too, but kind of like what Sean Don said. It's a good kind of tired, man. We got some vlog footage that
Man, fuck with that.
we gonna pass for
You
next
about to
week.
go to the gym?
Oh my fault. What we
What?
oh you good. Um so we just going, we just blessed black and highly favored still.
hmm. Nah, bro. I love it, man. Like I really actually we actually, man, we're some successful, like talented black young men, guys.
Yeah.
We're some successful, talented black young men. And I'm really proud of us. I'm really proud of like just all the things that we've overcome, bro. Because at the end of the day, man,
Man.
we're alive, we're healthy, we're thriving, we're together, bro. Like you can't give that nothing but an A plus, honestly. And it's crazy that we all had A's this week because I recall like for the past few
Yeah,
weeks it was
we've
like
been like
D,
being in,
it was
seeing
like
and
D
being
D
in.
C C C D. Like we literally got like a after today we probably got like a 3.2 GPA.
And
Big fact. Big fact.
So
we went stupid on the final side.
yeah, we went crazy on the final, but that's all right, bro, because that's what it's here for. That's what it's here for. I wish we could have got like some questions or something special for our pod. We don't have a moderator, as y'all can
Yeah.
see.
So
We
we
traded
might
our
go off the
moderator.
rails. Might
Yeah,
go
we
off the
traded our
rails.
moderator for Cedric. So
Hello
we'll see
there,
how that
Donuts.
goes.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. This actually kind of segues into one of my topics. We go ahead and just kick it off. Since Sean said we're just, some successful hardworking black men. So, I have a thought and I would like to hear y'all's thoughts. The thought is there is no definition of a real nigga. It just sounds good. There's
Hmm.
no true definition. So I
I
guess in
don't
a
know,
sense,
bro.
what's y'all's definition and like is that really a thing? Like is that just like just some words we just be saying?
Mm. I like the question. I feel
Hmm.
like it's so layered.
Yeah, I was like, it's layered. Like, I think I agree on there not being a true definition. Yeah, I think I agree on there not being a true definition, but I think there are real niggas out there.
I do
But
too, but like what it is because I all right. Let's say
I think there is kind of some objectivity to being a real nigga, bro.
yeah.
but it depends
I
on who
think
you ask though, said. It really depends. Cause like all right,
then that's subjective though.
let's say you're talking to a street dude. His definition of a real nigga might be,
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Versus like, maybe like dudes like us around our age is like, what I'm saying, we all, trying to do what we want to do in life.
Yeah, like, and that's literally what I was thinking. I was like, the definition of a real nigga, like someone who is like an art, like who the person who I would categorize as a real nigga, bro. Like, shout out Dr. Smith, like that's a real nigga to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
But I know it's a lot of folks who like if they first thought of like who's a RN, you know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't be like him, it would
Registered
be
nurse.
somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So
Nurse.
Yeah,
so I
that's
guess that's why I really know like what's the definition? Like what's the definition?
Oh,
what's your definition, Sean?
My definition to give it like a blanket definition will probably be just
I'm
um
saying because I know Dr. Smith, so I know what you mean, but I'm
yeah,
listening.
yeah, just like a stand-up guy, like you know what I'm saying? Like honest, truthful, like a friend. Like if you call, they gonna come running. If you ask, they're gonna give you the real. Like you know what I'm saying? This a real guy. Like handles their business, doesn't run from responsibilities, owns up to faults, like just well, yeah, I don't know, just like the model the model Negro. That's a horrible way to put it.
The man said
Okay.
modern. That man said modern Negro. Okay.
That man,
Model,
you might have
model.
taken us,
Model,
you might
model.
have taken us back there, Sean. A
I was
Hey,
little.
gonna say,
relax,
yeah, you sound like them
relax.
You sound like Shaquan Barkley type of people. He's one of the
Jesus,
good ones.
relax. Out of context.
Bro, the Knicks came
But
back
yeah, I guess
20
like definition.
points.
That's what I would say. So like in that definition, like I can name a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Because like, okay, question. Because this is kind of controversial.
Look at it.
Bec because some people, and I'm not going to say my stance, but some people would call Tory Lanez a real nigga.
Why? Whoa, who?
Bro, people are backing Tory Lanez, bro.
People are
I
backing
don't make
him,
him.
They
I don't
support
make
that
him a
nigga.
real nigga, bro.
Bro, they support that nigga.
but I
He
don't
is
know if
like
that make I
honestly,
don't know if
bro.
that make
Like,
him real though.
Bro, he shot
like he.
Meg and they support him.
I mean,
Like,
bro. I think the people that support him are just kind of stupid.
like the thing is, and it's crazy because like they're justifying it. Like they're justifying
You
it.
can't
Like some
justify that. That's
like
where you
half
become stupid.
yeah, like half the people are like, oh, he didn't do it. Which okay, if you
Yeah,
honestly believe he didn't do it,
if you believe he didn't do it, that's one thing. But if you feel like he did it and you still feel like you're a real nigga, then that's a flaw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah.
You
Okay. Yeah.
might, yeah, you might have a character flaw
Hmm.
there.
Because
What
like
about
that means you're okay with just shooting a woman.
Yeah,
Like yeah.
that's wild.
since we kind of brought it up last pod, Shannon Sharp, real nigga?
it's, it's still investigating right now. So we investigating his real nigga cardness right now. So
Man, I ain't
I
gonna
don't know.
lie. I started down Shannon Sharp car the moment he stepped out that car in front of that whatever store he was
Man, he
in.
got a bad hit, man. Nigga played
No,
12
Yeah,
years
man.
ago.
man. Yeah, I
Tight
see.
clothes don't got
Okay,
nothing. Yoga clothes don't
I
got
feel
nothing
you
to
with the
do with
tight
having
clothes.
a bad hip, bro.
I feel you
That
with the
man
tight clothes.
you too swole to be wearing stuff like that, bro.
True.
I feel
True.
that. I feel
Like,
that.
bro, you got one. You just too swole for that, bro. But
Yeah. I'm trying to think of
Hey,
okay.
so you
Oh,
can like the borderline real niggas, okay?
yeah, I'm trying to find all the borderlines, man. Who is okay, who's obvious? All right, Young Thug,
come on, man.
real nigga.
I don't know if he did those things, but if he did not do those things, I'd say you're a real nigga.
I can bet my bottom dollar he did them shits.
He did. He
I
did
can
rap
bet
about
it. I can bet it. I don't need to know nothing else, bro.
Hey, so speaking of that, what was like quick? What was like the overall like outcome of his case? I know he's out, but
Bro,
like,
To be
he
honest, he got
pled
off
guilty,
on.
got a deal.
Yeah, he played guilty, but he got off on the technicality because they couldn't charge him with everything that they were trying to charge him with.
facts. So what the hell did Woody have to do with any of this, bro? Was he just one of his
Bro.
homies?
I think he was like the main witness, but he just fed them so much BS. It was just like
Yeah.
Woody was in that bitch
Hey,
just saying anything.
hey,
And Woody,
hold up. On the topic, Woody, real nigga.
He just a nigga, man. I don't know if
I was
he
going,
just a
yeah.
nigga.
Thank you, Dale. You took the words. I'm finna do a little transfer from my phone to my computer. I mean my computer.
I got one. Obama,
Oh, real
Okay.
nigga. He a killer though.
certified.
I was gonna say, bro,
A
like
killer though.
honestly, I can't just go off the strength of Obama, a black man here, real nigga, first black president. Like his presidency needs to be talked about.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's actually, bro. I kind of want to talk about that a little bit
Bro,
because
he
that's
was
actually kind
drone
of
striking niggas like it was Call of Duty, bro. And that
that's
shit was
so
really crazy.
crazy how like because every president literally has their absolute shit stains, like, and so Obama has his, but it's just like we, it's just so funny how we just like go with Ray Charles blind, like
Yeah,
when
just
it
because he
comes
was
to
black. Yeah.
like just because he was black, it's just. But the thing is, it's like that's just so funny to me, like. Yeah, like literally jumping drone strikes. He's the guy who took Osama out of here. Osama bin Laden out of here.
Was Osama even real then?
Like, you said, was he real? Is that the question you
Question.
asked?
That was a dumb conspiracy question. Don't feed too much into
No, bro.
that.
I don't know where that came from.
uh
I didn't even know that was a conspiracy.
oh yeah, it is, bro. Because
Do we want
they're
to
like,
get
how a
do we
man,
want to
how
because I have my thoughts. Do we want to get into this?
Yeah, bro, I want to hear. I don't know anything. I don't know what
Okay,
y'all
say
talking about. I don't know
say
about this
say
conspiracy.
yours. Say yours. Say
But
yours.
that where I come from on the conspiracy tip is like how a nigga all the way.
You want me to lay it out? Say it like just the
Yeah,
thought process. Okay.
lay it
All
out.
right. Look, I'm not gonna say because we speaking in code because you know them folks might be listening. Tap tap. But this is very tenfold. But I feel like people need to just think just about this. So let's just think about this. Let me narrate something to you. Um, the country with the most powerful military got infiltrated by a nigga in the cave over 15,000 miles in the Middle East in a cave again. He was somehow able to organize an attack that hit two prominent buildings in New York and a government building in the same day. So this is something to think about. I'm not saying I didn't say if it wasn't true or if it was for them folks I'd be listening, but I'm just saying it's something to think about. Just think
I
about
will say I try to stay off. I try to stay off the 9/11 conspiracies. But when they start talking about how those buildings fell, I always am like, yeah,
most.
I'm always just like, it's just like
I say if you never thought about that, ask your nearest architect.
because bro, even
Yes.
I play Jenga. Like not even that. I play Jenga, bro. Like I know for a fact, bro, like even so, like in that point, bro, my tower is always coming left or right.
Are
Like
you
it's coming
comparing a
down on the
terrorist
side.
attack to a Jenga game?
Bro, bro,
Physics of
why are you gonna simplify it like that?
the
Oh my
physics of
God,
it
bro.
though.
No, I'm comparing the architecture of the building to a
Well,
Jenga
okay,
game.
if you wanna compare Jenga, yeah. Remember, if you mess up the blocks, you know how the Jenga falls. You know how it
Yeah,
falls.
that's what I'm saying. It
Yeah,
falls
it
side to side.
falls. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
It fell side to side, huh? All right. Do you want to end it
Yeah.
here, fellas, or you want to keep going?
Yeah, you know what? He's calling me. He's calling me. Hold up. Hey, hold up.
Folks can start knocking here
Yeah, man.
soon.
Hold up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna get the
Yeah, we
conversation
done, bro.
started.
We done, bro. Whoever
Yeah,
listening,
we're
we
done.
done.
We're done.
We done.
Yeah. No, 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 no. You're good. You're good, bro. You're good. All right,
Just a
facts.
just a thought. Just a thought. That's all. Just a thought.
Guys, I would just like to interject here to let you all know I have the cutest dog on planet Earth.
You
You
have
have
a
a
queue
what?
to solve planet Earth?
Sit, Tyler. Good. How do you? Oh, yeah.
Oh, the
Oh,
cutest dog. Okay, okay. All right.
I thought you said he had
That
the queue to solve planet Earth. I was
that's
like,
my
what?
that's my niecey Pooh, Miss Callie. How are you?
Oh,
Oh, she acting shy for the
that's
camera.
a cute dog. Look at
Yeah,
that dog.
what's good with it? Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
Oh man.
Um, y'all, yo, let's celebrate. I wish this was another festive episode, man. I wish we did have the festivities, y'all. I'm not gonna lie,
Hey man,
because we
we can always do that for the next episode.
we could cut loose, bro. We don't have no moderator. I feel like the parents aren't home right now, bro. I feel like we could let loose.
Gotcha. What you got on your docket list, Sean?
I really didn't have too much on my docket list today. I won't lie, I have been listening to the news a lot, bro. And the big thing that I was listening to just recently is and I didn't know. I feel like we've been sitting on this information for so long, and even I can start this conversation on the real nigga topic. Um,
What's up?
Diddy, real nigga.
Nah, he a freaked out nigga is what he is. That nigga
Nah,
freaked out.
he is a certified YN. Young, what do you get? What do you put like old head YN? Like he is, I don't even know what to
To
categorize
be
him as.
real, bro, he's just a sick individual, bro. Like there was some like phone calls that leaked of him. Wildest conversations I've ever heard in my life. That nigga said on the phone call, he's like, "Hey, uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring the set up the lights for the room. And give me like 17 Vicodin. And yeah, all the Percocets. Yeah, like 30 of them. Like this he telling his like old man, like not manager, but assistant that's just to run to the store. Yeah.
Okay, okay. In what strange world? In what strange world is Diddy a absolute saint? Like in what strange world is like all this stuff that's put up against him absolutely not true? Like because that's the thing I was thinking about today. I was like, bro, there's so much incriminating evidence that part of me is just like, all right, yes, there's probably some fabricated things, but Jesus, what is true? Like, what's the if the walls could talk?
I ain't gonna lie. I actually have a controversial opinion about that. Might as well share season in an episode.
Yeah, see, season ending, man.
I do believe he is an overly freaked out nigga and he needs help. But I don't know if I now the case is about to start. So, if I get proven wrong, I welcome it. Because see, this is the weird thing about people online. They really want it to be true. And how I hear
Pray, bro,
that,
I pray it's wrong.
yeah,
I pray it's not, bro.
how I hear that is, why do you want a bunch of women to have been sodomized and raped? You know what I'm saying? Like why do you want that to be
Yeah.
true so bad? So that's how I hear it. I personally believe if that did happen to a few, maybe, but I feel like it was a bunch of willing participants in that because you don't walk into an environment like that and I feel like you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, and on that too, it is some freaky people in this world who down for whatever. So
Yeah. And I do believe in kink shaming though. Niggas need to stop. Like that Shannon Sharp with the slave master stuff. We need to stop. Niggas, he needs to be shut down.
you talking about we need to keep kink shaming? Like we need
Yes,
to
yes, I
keep
think we should. I know people say don't kink shame. No, we need to. That's not needed in our society.
fair enough. Y'all got any weird kinks? Or
I,
No,
y'all
I
not gonna
real deal
disclose them
don't.
on the pod?
I real deal
Mm.
don't think I have a weird kink.
nah,
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
think
think,
I got
man.
it.
I'll drop one if I got one. I'm trying to think. Do I?
Oh, you gonna out yourself like that?
Yeah, bro. I'm trying. If I can think of one, I'll out myself, bro. It's the last season of the pod. This until we
Yeah,
get
all
canceled.
right.
I don't know, man.
I ain't
Does that
got
make
no
me? Does
kink,
that make me
bro.
vanilla? Is that what they
I'm
call
about
it?
to say, nah, I'm about to say, does that make me lame, bro? Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, like,
Well, actually, I don't know the full definition of a kink. So actually, I don't know if I could actually fully answer that question.
Actually, fellas,
true.
and I know I'm not alone here. I like a nice woman with a nice pair of feet, man. She's got her toes
I
nice and
I
did. It's
don't
nice.
I don't consider that a kink because a lot of
That's
my
not a
niggas like that though. So I don't
because the
consider
thing
that a
is,
kink.
like, I'm not like a like crazy foot person, but if they're done, like if they look really good, I'm like,
Yeah, see, I appreciate that. So
Yeah.
that's
if
nice.
if that's considered a kink, I guess
Oh
that's my
wow,
kink.
yeah,
I like a
yeah,
girl with a nice manicured set of feet.
yeah.
Like,
We might be lame, guys, until he gets canceled. Realizes we're never gonna get canceled.
it's gonna be niggas in the comments like, y'all don't spit in butthole. I'm gonna be like, yo, bro.
Yo, hey, speaking of doing that, spoiler, but when she said when she was drooling in Sinners, and he was like, "Baby, you're drooling. Can I have some
Oh
of
yeah,
that?"
yeah, that shit was.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, I was a little. That kind of hurt my stomach a little bit. I ain't gonna
I
cap.
was like, "Yo,
Ooh, maybe I am lame. I don't like that shit. Yeah.
hey, bro," and they said that was not scripted.
Oh, for real?
Mm.
They said that was not scripted, bro.
As Josh Allen, how do
Mm.
you feel about that?
Mm.
They said that was not scripted, bro. Imagine being behind the camera and she like y'all just put this fake drool on her, even if it was real drool. And
You
Michael B.
know,
Jordan comes out of nowhere and was like, "Can I
I
have?"
don't I don't think it was the fact that it was Drew. I think it was the amount. The amount was a little like, ugh, ugh. That's a little. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
bro, that
That's a
was
lot.
wild. That was wild. Like,
Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Ain't nothing. There's nothing like persuading me to be like, yeah, let me get some of that, man. Like, no, like it's like there's nothing. Like to be honest though, like if I ever seen a woman just drool at me, it's first off, it's not attractive. Okay, I'll be like, yo, what you got going on? I'm thinking you like a what? I'm thinking you one of them vampires, man, because you like our candy don't look that good for you to be drooling, right? Like,
I'm gonna think you have like some type of disability or something.
See, and the thing is, like because like when y'all say stuff like that, and then I can't say what I was gonna say.
No,
Like
but I'm saying if you see Sean, if a grown up walked to you right now and they just started drooling before they were speaking, you
the
would
thing
think
is, like, okay.
I didn't
In that context,
exactly. I
yes,
didn't say
that is
the type of disability. I just said a disability. It's
in
something.
that context, yes, that's absolutely wild. But I'm saying, like, if y'all like in that zone, in that mood,
Oh, in
like,
that zone, I don't know.
yeah,
Still,
I would
I don't know. Like,
I would just think you drunk though. Like if you was normal and then you started doing like that, I
uh,
would think you drunk.
mm.
excessively drooling. Yeah, come
Yeah.
on now.
Or you just some
No,
type of
like
way.
her in the movie, that was a little excessive. That was a little
That's
much.
probably how they was
Yeah.
at them Diddy parties after all them like
Oh
Hey
my God.
yo,
Hey.
hey yo. Hey man, in other news, man, what are the playoffs looking like, Rob?
oh yeah, what's the sports update going on, bro?
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Let me look it up. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Let me pull it up. Yeah.
while he loading that up, man, we do now. The Lakers are out of the playoffs. We do know that.
Lakers in five.
Yeah. I was sad about that. That was honestly my prediction to make it out the West. But I think it was just Luke and LeBron
Hey, there is
together.
a silver lining, bro. Bronny James made the playoffs his first season.
How many minutes did he get though?
Come on now, bro. Like, come on now. Let's not start that. Let's not
Yeah.
start that, bro.
Just, just
I
throwing it out there.
understand. I'm a fan of him too now, but let's not start that,
Just
bro.
throwing it out.
Keep in mind, we all like Bronny, but
I'm
Facts.
just saying,
We
bro.
got to keep it a book.
I mean, he is a rookie made it to the playoffs. That's all. That's the statement. That is a statement, and it is true.
okay, yeah, by
It
definition, yeah.
is. It is. You right. But
But
look though. I feel like it's other players that have, did more contributing. All right. You know what I'm saying? That, played a factor. Like they gave him garbage minutes, man. Come on, man.
by the way, what is this obsession with Bron? Like, I love Bron. I love LeBron. But like I've been seeing like songs, niggas remixing like songs like putting like lyrics about him. Niggas like just talking about how much they in love with him. Niggas picking him over their girl. Like, I love LeBron, but I don't think I've actually ever seen an athlete with this much obsession. I wasn't in the 90s to see Jordan, so all the old heads don't get at me. But I've never seen this type of
That was a comparison I was gonna make. I was like, he's just our generation's basketball. Like literally, somebody said it. Like, if you can think of anybody who is the face of the NBA right now, like it's LeBron. Like,
Yeah,
there's
right now it's
nobody
him.
else. Like,
I
there's
don't,
nobody else.
I don't remember niggas obsessing over Kobe like this, bro.
Nah, they weren't. But like, I ain't gonna lie. To be
Hold
honest,
up.
people was mad at Kobe
Question.
though.
No disrespect to Kobe. Was Kobe ever was he when was he or was he ever like the absolute face of the NBA?
I would say he was the face from like '04 to like at least '08 to me.
Okay.
To
Okay.
me, I feel like he was. Like, don't get me wrong, Bron came in the league oh 04, oh 05?
Well,
I
I'm
thought it
back.
was I
You said what about Brown?
What year did LeBron come in the league? Oh 04 or was it '03?
Oh three, oh
'03.
three.
yeah, that's what I was about to
Okay.
say.
Don't get me wrong, like Bron was like that nigga still, but like until I say Bron became like the face of the league, like as soon as he got to Miami. Cause bro,
I
like
have
that
a controversial topic
was up.
that is social media driven.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
So basically, the topic alludes to LeBron not necessarily having a true in the league. He may have had a couple of years within the league, but he didn't necessarily have a true era if you kind of break everything down. Look at who he played, how he lost, when he lost, things of that nature. Just like the best, like for example, Steph Curry. Like, and this is one specifically is like LeBron and Curry, they're kind of LeBron came in the league what handful of years before Curry. He said he came in what 03 or whatever.
Yeah. I think Curry came in
Yeah,
'09.
yeah. Curry's 09. So 6 years, which is kind of crazy. But 6 years between Steph, which is very great. I need y'all to think about that. Actually, 6 years, you boy got the same amount of rings, and Steph is now contending to get another one while LeBron is sitting at home. Just keep that in mind, right? So the argument here was basically that Steph kind of when he got in the league, he, gave LeBron, and that could also be debatable because I mean he was on the worst. He wasn't making too much noise the first handful of years he was in the league. But basically, like long story short, Steph just gave LeBron a good run for his money, and considering the influence Steph had on the league, how he changed the game, which he did, you know, like this era can really, for the most part, go to Steph and LeBron.
Oh, hold on. So you broke up like that last little bit. Yo,
Steph's era just due to his
okay.
influence. Y'all can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I'm in my parking garage. I'm finna go ball on some niggas. You know what I'm saying? These niggas really can't guard me at all. But that's the here nor there. You feel me? But
Talk that
the,
shit, said. Talk that.
long, long story short, Stephen Curry. This is really Stephen Curry's era, just due to his influence and how he changed the game. And LeBron just had some great years within this era,
I
which
mean,
means it went like MJ, Kobe, Shaq, or whatever. Bron.
you broke up again.
Yeah, man, he need to come on get out the parking
You
garage,
gonna say
man.
MJ? All right, I think I'm on the last floor.
Well, look,
Yeah, I'm on the
after
last.
he gets his point, Neil, you ready with the sports update?
Yeah. Well, I was really gonna make like comment on what he was saying when he got
Okay,
done.
for sure. All right, go ahead,
Can y'all
said
hear me
finish
now?
up.
Yeah, if you're at the parking deck, you should be clear now. Like you just going in and
I'm
out.
good. I mean, that was pretty much it. Sorry about all the in and out to the fans and viewers there, but I mean, that was pretty much the point. Like, that's the point I saw on social media.
So
Just wanted to bring.
you were saying this is more Steph's area than LeBron, or
I'm
Steph had
not
a
saying
longer area,
that.
or
That was the argument that was presented.
okay, and they're saying Steph had a longer era, or this was just Steph's era.
This was Steph's era, just due to his how he influenced the game. Because think about it, bro. Like MJ was he was revolutionary. And nobody saw anything like MJ, right?
Yeah,
And everybody seen shooters. You know, Steph ain't the first shooter that walked into the league, but he's the first shooter that started shooting how he was shooting
He
yeah,
literally changed the
consistently,
game. Yeah,
consistently. Like people don't even play the same anymore. Teams don't play the same anymore because of Steph Curry. You know,
yeah.
so just food for thought there. Just want to bring that to the table for the guys to discuss, chop it up about, butcher it, support it, whatever the case may be.
Um, well, I don't know if anybody else will speak on it, but I'll touch on it a little bit. In a sense of like, I'll say this. I'll say that it's LeBron's era only because of how long he himself made it to the finals, like consecutively, like while playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it was more like a pass down the torch type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Kobe retired, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was gonna sit here and say it was still Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Kobe's Kobe's league or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But when he retired, it was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the LeBron, I feel like the LeBron era kind of started when he went to when he went to Miami because they like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when he was like really trying to chase her, you know what I'm saying? Chase a ring type thing. You feel me? So upon that, him leaving, you know what I'm saying? The whole stretch, I just feel like that's his era. And as far as Steph, like if Steph were to win a ring this year, like that's just him solidifying himself as one of the top guards in the league to ever play. You know what I'm saying? Because we seen the progression and digression of the teams that he's been on. You know what I'm saying? Like over the years and how he still managed to stay on the same team, not complain for real. You know what I'm saying? At least to my knowledge, you feel me? And still go out there and perform. And like we all know, Steph is a point guard, and he's not like a traditional point guard. All right, like how they talked about, back in the day, with Magic. He's a pass first player. Steph isn't. You know what I'm saying? But he can pass the ball. So with him being the point guard that he is to change the game,
and how it's played as far as shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like how dominant shooting can be. Like he changed, like like said. You know what I'm saying? Like he changed the game when it came to shooting. But like I just felt like him getting a ring this year, if he were to get one, it'll just solidify him being like one of those top point guards. Because I think that's also another conversation that people are having. Like, is Steph a top guard to ever play? You know what I'm saying? I think he could be in that conversation. I think he should. I think he should be now, but he'll definitely be. You know, I feel like in the Mount Rushmore of point guards. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we look at his resume, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and to piggyback off that, I understand like the sentiment, and I think that's more so influence than the actual like gameplay per se, because AI influenced the whole league. He never won one chip, but you can't say his
True.
influence wasn't felt. And yes, Steph had influence, and also Steph won. But and this isn't like a discredit to him, but it's gonna sound like a discredit. But I don't think it could be your era if two of the rings you got, you weren't even the best player on your team. You could argue he was, but we know who them MVPs went to. I'll give him the one Iguodala got in what, 2015? Yeah, 2015. I'll give him
Mhm.
that one. I don't really Iguodala played great, but I don't see how he won that over Steph. But
Yeah.
them other two, man, KD averaging 35, bro.
I think with Iguodala one, bro, that just he impacted the game. Like he had some game winning whatever. Like he saved a couple games in that series. I want
He
to say
did,
I
he
thought
did.
not getting the MVP, but like he wasn't necessarily the best player on the team.
Man, that
But
nigga Steph sent Deladova to the hospital.
you know,
That nigga Steph sent Dellavedova to the hospital.
for real,
Bruh, he was
He's
running around.
exhausted,
Yeah, he
bro.
was
He
so
was
He's
running around
tired,
off
bro.
exhausted.
screen.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I do want to say this about Brown real quick. Dang, I sound like I'm really like one of the Brown fans. Bro, I did see something like, bro, every
but
championship, every championship LeBron won, that was that coach's first championship.
Mm, I'm not gonna lie, that's tough though.
Yeah, you could say this about Kobe, Jordan, and Steph. All the rings they won, they had a Hall of Fame coach.
True.
he's a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah.
I do want to step in here because, like, I ain't gonna lie, I already know where he going with this. I already know where he going with this when he said that. I ain't gonna lie,
Who?
because I ain't gonna lie, like Steph Curry, I mean Steve Kerr, I get it. I get Steve
You don't
Kerr.
think Steve Kerr's a Hall of Fame coach?
He a Hall of Fame coach because of Stephen Curry, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
What is he a Hall of Famer himself though?
No, no, not as a player. No, he's not.
Nah,
I don't even know. You feel me? So you're not a Hall of Fame player, my boy.
Bro, he got four rings, bro. Like it's kind of
nah.
I know Steph was with him and he had
Track Steph
KD,
Curry.
but
Even if they just had KD, Daniel, KD can't even win on the Suns, bro.
bro, I look, I feel you. I still believe that first ring they won in 2015, that was Mark Jackson's team. Mark Jackson built and drafted that team
Oh,
that
facts.
won that one. I truly believe that. But man, them other ones, bro, Steve Kerr, good coach, bro. I can't I wanted to hate on him for the longest, bro, but
I'm
I
not
ain't
saying
gonna.
he's a bad coach. I'm just not gonna. I would. That's just me. You feel me?
Yeah.
I would reserve saying he's Hall of Fame, but he's probably gonna end up being in the Hall of Fame.
I guarantee you though, said if I understand what you're saying, like because he had Hall of Fame like teams, but man, bro, he had as a coach, he ain't done much losing, bro. Just forget the rings aside, like just his record, he ain't done much losing.
Even going to coach Team USA too.
Yeah.
There's not too many coaches have even stayed at the same place. Doc Rivers been traveling more than a prostitute. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Jesus.
Yeah. His best coaching
what?
was with his best coaching was with Boston though. But I ain't gonna lie though, like I mean I see where you coming from though, Sid. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I honestly think it's like, like with the internet. Like when we seen certain clips of like timeout calls, we see players over there like, cooking up a play and stuff like that, and Steve was just on the sideline, they ain't really doing nothing. It kind of painted a certain image for people, you know what I'm saying? Like thinking that he really don't come up with plays and stuff like that. Like he just letting them freelance out there. And I'm not gonna lie, you really have that style because you have shooters on your team, so you really can do freelance for real, for real. But I mean, we can't. I guess I can't take it away from him because he has one. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if his coaching was that bad, they would have been fired him. You know what I'm saying?
Keep in
Like,
mind they just fired Mike Malone and he got the Nuggets their first ring ever. So, you know,
true.
they've had
Yeah,
opportunities to let him go. Like cuz they had one
right.
year they had a losing season. That was the year I remember I think D'Angelo Russell was on that team for like half the season. I can't remember what year that was, but they had a losing season. Still, they still kept him.
Now, I do want to ask this though. Like, since you brought that up, are we thinking that he still has a job because of uh things that are happening outside of basketball, exterior? You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
like you remember the reason why they had fired Mark Jackson was because of, you feel me, like
Oh
his
yeah.
stance on certain things. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, is it because of like exterior motives? You know what I'm saying? The reason why you still have your job, or is it like
I mean,
strictly because you know how, like how you coach? You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
for me, I'll answer. I think it helps because Rick Carlisle was with the Mavericks for a very long time and they only got one ring. So if you really like ownership, if the ownership really likes your coaching and like the culture you've set, that's good. So that's my answer for that.
True. I respect
Yeah,
that.
but like it's always politics, no matter what job you're going to.
Yeah.
Unless you do remote, you feel me? There's always gonna be some degree of politics. So like, there's always gonna be some exterior factors, and no way was I. You know what I'm saying? Like Steve Kerr's a bad coach. He's a great coach. You can't take away from what he's doing. And it ain't even like the clips I've seen. Dude, it's really just like, bro, if you just watch a game, you could just tell, like, bro, they don't know what the hell they're doing, bro. Like they just making it work out there, and maybe that's just my, infantile basketball mind, not understanding what I'm really seeing. I don't know. And it's like maybe they did cook up a whole play and it just looked a little sloppy. But
Yeah.
but the Warriors, they play fun basketball too, though. So they do a lot of unorthodox things as well. So I don't know, bro. But it's always. I feel like there's always exterior factors to everything, bro.
Yeah.
Sean, I know you're not the biggest like NBA guy, but you have any thoughts on that?
No, like I was honest and truly, I was gonna kind of say what Seth was talking about. Like I think everything is always political, bro. Like even I think even down to like coaching with GMs, because we even see that with in the NFL, see that in NBA. You can see that probably damn at the Biscuit Stadium. Honestly, like it's always political.
The Biscuits
Uh,
is
Um,
a minor
and
league
Isaiah
baseball
Thomas
team.
is not in the league. Is there a good reason why Isaiah Thomas is not in the league right now?
I ain't
I
gonna
ain't gonna
lie.
lie.
I feel like players like him, Mike Beasley, I don't know, like their careers were cut short. Melo too. Their careers were cut
Yeah.
short than what it was supposed to be.
Are they
Yeah.
too
how
young?
how old is Isaiah Thomas right now?
I don't know. He's probably maybe
Yeah.
pushing 30, if not 30 already, or in
Yeah.
his
Nah, he,
30s.
But
yeah,
I
he
say
kind of.
3 years ago, bro, he could have been on the NBA roster.
He's in the G League now, getting off.
Yeah, slap, yeah, smacking.
I mean, it's all politics because it's the same reason why Colin Kaepernick's not in the NFL.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Politics,
I have mixed feelings about that, but yeah, I
mixed feelings.
overall I do. I think my mixed feelings was he had a chance to get back. He had a real deal chance, and he skipped a workout that the
Oh,
NFL was
okay,
offering.
okay, yeah, okay, okay, okay. I thought you was talking
Yeah.
about like this nigga just look good or nothing.
No,
I'm
no, no,
like,
no, no, no. I do believe he got blackballed out the league. I truly believe
yeah,
that. It's just he had the chance to come back and
Yeah, he didn't help his
yeah.
case.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of
yeah.
I mean,
You
you
got you
know,
got to take it when it's given to you. At the same
yeah,
time,
yeah, yeah. Basically, yeah.
y'all think Cam Newton in the same position, like he could be in the NFL, or that nigga just injury prone?
Bro, that
Nah.
shoulder, bro. That throwing shoulder, bro. That was a bad injury.
Um, I don't know. Like, especially now, I don't even think he want to come back though. I think he just be
I'm
talking.
back.
I think he just talking for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
because
I
I
think
mean,
he's
like,
enjoying what he's doing.
yeah, I see what he's doing on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Wearing,
like I feel like he enjoyed what he's doing though. Like Danny said.
but what his that be wearing for? Y'all think that nigga be fresh?
No, it
Bro,
looks
I
like
gotta
a
be real with
plantation
you,
on
bro. Like
Nah.
I get people they fits, bro. Even when I'm not really like, I'll be like, okay, yeah, that's clean. Like I don't think I'll rock that, but that's clean. Like no, that nigga do not be fresh, bro. It might
Right.
be expensive. That's the thing that niggas try to throw at you. They're like, oh, but it costs this, it costs that. I don't give a damn how
Buy
much it
this shit,
costs.
okay,
Like
even I wouldn't.
it don't
it.
look good
To be
together.
to be
Like
real, when he's actually like in a button down in a polo and he's wearing those type of hats, cool. But you can't be like in a hockey jersey and wearing it. You know what I'm saying? Now look, at that's
Right.
just your swag. That's just your swag.
that
Hey,
nigga look in his closet and throw whatever the hell on.
Yeah,
hey,
he do
look.
look like throw up sometimes. It just
Uh,
be too many colors.
I
Man,
ain't
shut up.
gonna. He said throw up.
Go on, whatever. Whatever the hell you want.
Yo, that's crazy. That's
Hey, we gonna
crazy,
end up
bro.
on we gonna end up on Funky Fridays. I know your age. So,
That's funny
He
as well.
said
Let me
throw
see
up.
what y'all got on.
Oh,
He
bro.
gonna look at
Hey,
this nigga got a bleach shirt on and shit.
yeah,
Like, damn, I'm
it's
gonna
like that nigga go to Mardi Gras and just get all the colors and be like, yeah, well,
bro, I ain't gonna lie. He remind me of somebody that we know. We ain't gonna speak no
yeah,
name. But look though,
that,
but look though, but look though. The thing is though, what really throws me off is the fact that he be cutting the top off the top, like the hat, bro, and be
that's
having it.
okay.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Come
That
on,
is,
bro.
bro, like, like for real though, y'all. Like, he
be
gotta
having an
stop.
open cap.
He gotta stop that, bro. Like to me, there's nothing cool about it.
You know,
Like,
I think you know what I think. I think it's because he's so big. Niggas just ain't gonna say nothing to him.
I mean,
Niggas can't
bro
get that
is
off at
six
five
six.
three. Niggas can't get that
Yeah,
off
I
at
mean,
five
yeah,
three.
bro, 6'6", 6'5", but it's like, bro, like, I mean, and I think he's doing it on. I mean, obviously he's doing it on purpose, but it's just like, bro, like, hopefully he's doing it for like, like it to be like an image thing, and he just, like it
Maybe
garners
he'll
him
grow out
money.
of it. He'll like grow
Like
out of it.
I don't know, like sort of like Lil Yachty when he had dyed his hair and he dyed his hair red. You know what I'm saying? Like that was kind of like his staple. You feel me? Like his stamp, like, you know what I'm saying, I get to the public eye. I think that's what Cam trying to do with that cutting the top of the hats off and just leaving the bun, like having it still in the bun. And bruh, I'm not gonna lie though, to me that's like a lot of work though. Like just just wear it down and put the hat on. Like it's a nice accessory. You feel me? Like you don't have to do that. Like you're damaging your hats, bro. You're damaging your hats,
He
man.
got it.
My boy said about to put in some work.
I go hoop on them niggas, man.
I just see men, people that can't guard.
Yo, hey, tell them to listen to the
Oh
podcast,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
I'm on a podcast right now.
Yo, tell them to listen to the podcast.
yeah, man. Subscribe,
Man,
man.
this is the
Yeah.
GOAT boxing trainer right here, man. Y'all ever in Phoenix, come to know it's Choose Boxing. Feel
Oh,
me?
facts.
Okay.
Big shout out.
Okay.
And AZ,
Shout out.
man.
Huh? That's my boys. Pod,
Tell them about what
pod.
the name is.
Until we get canceled.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man. Hey, tell that nigga to pull his phone out right now, bro.
Dang, bro. Press them like that.
Pull your phone out right now.
Yeah, gotta subscribe right now.
Subscribe right now. That nigga said so under pressure. On my mama, we going.
But hey,
Oh, but oh yeah,
I'm,
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm Bob though. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Love y'all, man.
Love you
All
too,
right, bro.
brother.
Congrats.
Love you
Much
too, bro.
love, man. Hey, say we'll see you this week though.
For sure.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
Hey, y'all
sir.
will this upcoming weekend?
this gonna be our episode off for next week, so
We gonna
we'll
get
be
some footage
posting.
with you though. We
Yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
some
yeah,
footage
yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
Yeah,
You gonna
yeah,
be on
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
vlog? You gonna be on the vlog?
So, love
Hey
y'all
man, you
boys. I'm
can't
gonna let
spill the beans, Danny.
All right,
Oh,
bro.
we can bleep that. We can bleep that. Dang,
Nah, man, we can.
I ain't been timing it, man. Hey, we good.
Yeah, nah, sorry. We might as well. We can might as well spill the beans a little bit. All right, said.
Peace out.
all right, brother.
But yeah, so viewers and listeners, Rob still got to get to the doggone updates, but yeah, viewers and listeners. So because we're ending season 1 today, with episode 10, so for the summer, and we're gonna drop a couple podcasts here and there before we start season 2. But also, we've been working on a couple vlogs that we're gonna spit out to you, like one that's coming up once we get it, edited up, chopped down. We got one of my boy Danny. He had a little studio sesh. We're gonna chop that up and get some stuff going. We got some planned at the gym. We know we'll be talking a lot about us hooping, but we've been talking to some folks at the gym. So we're gonna get mic'd up at the gym and see if we can get another little vlog at the gym. We got some stuff for y'all to see. So yeah, so don't worry. Look, in the off season, we're still working. So just
You know.
stay tuned. And then season two is gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. But yeah, Rob, what you got for the update?
All right, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So I'll just go over, who won the last series. I'm pretty sure y'all be watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones at home, y'all be watching. Y'all be sticking with it. But the Thunder won the series against the Grizzlies was a 4-0 sweep. Um, you know, the last game was a crazy one. The Thunder won by two, but in the end, they swept them. They're actually playing right now. The Thunder, at least, they're going against the Nuggets, which the Nuggets beat the Clippers 4-3. Then not that was a close series right there. Surprisingly, the Nuggets came back. The Nuggets let the Clippers come back into contention. You know what I'm saying? But they end up pulling away. Lakers lost to the Timberwolves 4-1. Lakers in five is no,
yeah, I was like Lakers in
that's
five,
nothing.
man. Hey
It's
man,
outside the
Anthony
bubble.
Edwards is talking that
Hey,
Very
cash.
excited. Very excited though for the Warriors Timberwolves series. I'm very excited to watch.
He's talking that cash, bro.
yeah, man. I think they played, yeah. Timberwolves and the Warriors play tomorrow, so that'll be a good one. And as we know, the Warriors beat the Rockets, 4-3. Crazy, so it's crazy. The Rockets did come out strong. They came out strong in the series, you know what I'm saying? Start slowing down, letting the Warriors come back and all of that. But, Warriors pushed through, beat them on to the next round against the Timberwolves. On the East, the Cavs beat the Heat 4-0 sweep. Cavs looking great this year. You know what I'm saying? They're looking like the team to me, besides the Celtics, they're looking like the team to beat out the East. You know what I'm saying? They're
Mm.
looking real good though. I'm not gonna lie.
But also the Heat, man. The Heat, I watched them in game four, bro. They look like they
I
had given up
mean,
on life, bro. Like,
I mean, unless
I'm
they
not gonna
start
lie.
clear middle of the season, man, it's just,
yeah, and like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
That right there alone shows the effect that Jimmy Butler has on the team. Like,
big time.
I'm not gonna lie. We do talk about LeBron and KD, maybe Steph Curry, those great players, but also Jimmy Butler is good himself. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he's just not a
Big time,
flashy
bro.
player. That's
Yeah,
it.
he's
He's just
not.
not.
Yeah, yeah. His game isn't the flashiest, but when playoff comes though, like you definitely see the better version of Jimmy Butler doing. Like that's in every season. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jimmy Buckets. The Cavs will be going against the Pacers. The Pacers beat the Bucks 4-1. The Pacers also look good. The Bucks have been. I'm not gonna lie. They've been on the bad end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? Like past few years. You know what I'm saying? I think this is Giannis' last year. If we're going to be honest, I think you might listen into look into some other team talks. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, they're not really bringing pieces. They tried to get Kyle Kuzma within the season. It just wasn't.
Yeah,
It wasn't great. You know what I'm
he's
saying?
no
They missed.
Al Harrington or nothing. So
Yeah, I did.
sorry,
I ain't
that's
gonna
the
lie.
inside. That's the inside joke between me and
Yeah,
Rob.
a little inside joke. Damian Lillard, with the injuries. I really thought that team like would pair, or at least with Damian coming over to help Giannis. I thought that would, take some pressure off him. But Damian, what is he like 33, 34? And then he got like I think he got like what an Achilles tear or something like that.
Ouch.
And it's going to be, that type of injury, with the age you are, it's going to be, it might take a long time to heal, and hopefully he can be the same, but they never get the same after an injury like that, So that sucks to hear. The Knicks beat the Pistons 4-2. Um, I thought, the Pistons look really good though. You know what I'm saying? For it to be like their what is it? Their debut in some, in a lot of years, with that young team. I think they really can they can stamp their name to make it to the playoffs, I think, in future years. This is the start. They have a young team, like I said, so we'll see what they can do the years to come. And then Boston beat the Magic 4-1. Um, so I mean, like I said, with the Cavs, the Celtics also look like they can be a team to beat out the East. But so far, like on the next round, so far the Knicks are leading 1-0 against the Celtics. So I don't really know how that how that's going to turn out. But for the Knicks to take a game in Boston, I think that speaks volume. I'm not gonna lie to
But
you.
yeah,
That's very clutch because as we all know, Boston is very capable of blowing out an opponent when they're at home. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. They want to talk about New York and how they are when they're at home, but Boston, I'm not gonna lie, they turned up just like the Warriors, and so it's still an eventful playoffs. It's still early. It's only the
I
second
know
round.
I know the Pacers got the Cavs first game.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah,
think that
yeah,
was we're by the way, y'all, we're recording this on a Monday, not a usual day. So yeah, I think they won the first game yesterday or either Saturday.
yeah. They did, they did. They won 121 to 112. So yeah, um, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am surprised. Uh, Only because I feel like the Cavs have bigger have more bigs and have more height than the Pacers, but the Pacers just move like a college team. You know what I'm saying? Like they move, like they get a board and they out. Like literally, like they're pushing the floor. Tyrese is a great compliment to that team. I'm not gonna lie. When they did that trade, it really helped them. I'm not, and then that they're also letting them do what they want to do out there too. I think that plays a big part in a player's development and contribution to a team. So that's all I have as far as the sports update. You know what I'm saying? I'll have more, next time we get on here. But it's pretty much what's going on in the sports world.
well, man, they're
Well,
not gonna hear from you again till season two, brother.
yeah. But by the way, our seasons aren't gonna be 10 episodes long. It's just this is our first go around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pilot season because we wanna revamp. We really wanna get in person, man. We really wanna push to get in person and have a setup and have something new. So that's the reason why we're gonna take the summer to kind of do a couple of pods, maybe even experiment with some in person stuff, and then once we're really ready, we're gonna jump into season two every week in person, prayerfully. Um, to do it all over again, man. Do it all over again, and maybe season two might be a different number of episodes. But who knows? We haven't sat down at a board meeting to talk with our moderators to see what they think either.
Yeah.
But as of right now, guys, season one has been a blast, y'all. Season one has been, y'all. This has been a like 10 episodes, 10 weeks. 10 weeks has gone by so quickly, man.
Yeah, crazy.
Like so quickly.
Really nine because we double recorded that one, but
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. What how much time are we at? What are we looking like?
I have no idea. I didn't. I know. I think we're around an hour. I think we're around an hour.
We're around that. What time did you join, Rob?
I think it was like 8:40 something, or like
8:40.
8:45,
Okay, yeah.
something like
So
that.
okay, yeah,
So
yeah, legit. We're around an hour. This
around
is
an hour.
so.
Okay.
Well, okay. I do got this one incident at work. All right, and not incident, but like it gave me this question. So like, well, actually, let me ask the question first. At what point in a platonic male relationship, y'all are just two dudes, y'all males. At what point in a relationship can y'all joke gay?
Um, I feel like I don't know. I don't. To be honest, I don't really think it has to be like how long you known that person. You know what I'm saying? Because like you just have to be around. Like you just have to be around that person or a group of guys. You know what I'm saying? And then like you'll get into convo. I don't know, man. That's really a crazy. Like that's really a question I ain't never. been asked before. I'm
Yeah, that was
really
gonna be my
trying
first
to.
note. That was gonna be my first note. Applaud to you, Danny, for the topic, for the question. Because and until we get canceled fashion,
Like,
this is phenomenal. This might be one of them. Clip this one, man. Clip this. But but I think personally, I think, bro, if you're comfortable in who you are, bro, like
man, nah, bro, bump that, bro.
That
Like,
was,
nah, bump that.
but oh, go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead. Go ahead.
you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the reason why I say this is because like I mean like like I don't know, like we live in, it's 2025, like we should be comfortable enough, like just joking with people, like, you know what I'm saying, or even we should be comfortable with people just in general. So like, okay, okay, context of the joke. Maybe I need to hear the story to
Okay.
hear, because I guess me, like, depending on like what it is, like I guess, like, I don't know, like a week maybe.
I mean, I ain't
I
gonna
don't
lie.
know.
You said a
Like,
week.
like,
I'm just throwing something out there. Like, I really, because I
no,
mean, a week before I even really started joking with people like that, like I really don't even be funny to people like that.
no,
So
no, bro. You're not doing it in a week, bro. You're straight
I
cat.
guess the thing is, I'm maybe confused on context, bro. I'm maybe
Okay.
confused on
Like,
Okay.
context.
All right. So here's the context, right? I at my job, I eat breakfast majority of my mornings, not every morning, but majority of my mornings. Because I just need breakfast to start my day. I'm just not. I'm no good. So there's these dudes that I sit and eat breakfast with. I say probably 3 times out the week. And like we cool, we talk about sports stuff. They talk about like stuff they got going on. Shout out them boys, y'all some wild boys, but shout out y'all. And like they have pulled up like one time because I usually get down there first, and they usually pull up a little bit later. And one of them like was like, "What up, cutie?" Like, but like I wasn't expecting that, so like it got awkward for a second, and he was like, "Bro, you know I'm not." You know what I'm saying? But like,
Nah, brother, don't try to backtrack.
and like I ain't gonna lie, in my heart, I didn't want to say what's up. I just like, "You good, bro?" And then like he was just like, "Oh, my fault, bro. You know you know that I just be playing." Like, you know what I'm saying? So it just made me think because like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll call y'all and I'll be like, my heart. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? But yeah, y'all clearly know. You know what I'm saying? So like the reason why I say Sean, I don't know if a week's good. Cause like it's really a two-way thing. Like both people gotta be in
Y-
cahoots.
And because consent is key, bro. And I'm all on that, bro. Consent is key. Like, consent is key. And so, like, yeah, like I go to that. I take that. If y'all are in cahoots in a week, facts. Like, facts. But consent is key. That's what I'm gonna stand on.
I ain't gonna lie, in a week I feel like y'all slick flirting.
bro. You know, like, hey, hey, like, so this is
Like, I
what I
guess,
think.
like, I'm just confused, like, because I mean, honestly and truly, bro, like, bro, you can be like, sup, cutie,
No, bro. I think it has to
bro.
be.
We gotta support each other as homies, man. What
No,
is
no, we're
happening,
not
Nah,
bro?
saying don't
I'm
do it.
not
I'm just saying
saying that.
what's the friendship time frame you can do that.
Like, this
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
like.
okay.
I think you have to really like hang out outside of work. In your case, you know what I'm saying. I think y'all have to like hang out or do like like go bowling or go hoop together or something like that. Like,
This,
you know what I'm
this nigga
saying?
talking about dates and shit.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. Like, see, you know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
This
all
this
right,
this,
but
this
all right,
what's wrong
Sean,
with
Sean,
niggas nowadays,
Sean,
bro.
Sean. Let's say some of the shout out to the dudes that we hoop with. I hope y'all watching the pod. But let's say like one of the dudes we hoop with just like walked up on you, was like, "What, Sean? You looking thick today?" Like in a joking way, but you weren't
No,
expecting
that's
him to
what
say that. You
I
gonna
ain't
look at
even
him
gonna
like,
hold you.
Yeah,
he gonna look at you
like,
like,
okay. In that context, I see what you're saying. Like, because we don't even, like, we don't know them literally outside. I can see, we don't know them outside of hooping, bro. Like, fair enough. I
yeah,
can
because
see your
I
standpoint
don't
now.
know bro outside of work. I've
I can
never
see it
once seen him outside of work. I
because I
mess
guess
with bro, but you know.
I'm thinking about it a little biased. Like, I'm not taking it out of the context of, like, you don't really know these guys like that. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I also an
Yeah.
incident. What was funny? His two homeboys was with him. They was like, "Hey, bro," like after he said it, they're like, "Hey, bro, you straight?" He was like, "Nah, bro, y'all know, yeah, why y'all playing with me?" Like now he getting upset. Everybody just
See,
awkward eating breakfast and stuff. Like, yeah,
See, yeah, like,
Oh,
see, when it's stuff like that, though, like, it has to. I feel like it has to be understood, type of thing, bro. Like, I don't like to be. I don't even know how you get to that point, neither. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I couldn't explain it either.
I can't even tell you how you get to that point when you because it's like the same way with like I think it's the same way with girls, right? I mean, we're not girls, obviously, so like before anybody says anything, I'm just saying like as far as like in a girl group, you know what I'm saying? Like when y'all gonna sit there and call another girl like the B word, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna say
Oh
that
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
and they
True.
know that you don't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think it's the same way when it comes to that. Like when can you sit there and feel comfortable in saying that without them knowing you
mm.
don't really mean it that way? You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Don't
you
y'all
can't
find that? I see this is what we should have the moderator on. Like, don't you find that crazy? Like, there's no context. Like, a straight heterosexual man could call a girl a bitch, and it's like cool.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
in Atlanta terms, you could be like, "Damn, B," like you said like that, and they don't take too much offense. But like just straight up like that,
But
yeah,
it's literally got like a BIH. Like it
yeah,
can't
yeah,
be
yeah.
no other
Yeah.
letters or syllables. Like no, yeah, I definitely shout out to our moderators because this is literally what we need. This is literally why we need them until we get canceled. Man, shout out to this pod, bro. I'm glad we're here, man. So this happened at like recently.
I probably say like last week. Yeah, it's
Facts.
just something I just thought about. I
You got
put
the
it in the
weirdest
comments.
shit, bro. Oh man, shout out to my boy Eli, man. He's listening to the pod. He's on a binge right now. Um, but
Shout out him, man.
he literally, bro, I made a joke the other day. All the actual pod listeners are gonna get this right now. But like I said something about I out of context, but I said something about you gotta stop being so shitty or something like that. And he was like, at least I'm not doing it on the parts or something like that. He said something real slick, bro. And I was like, you little you're listening. You're listening to the pod, my guy. But but yeah, man, the rest of y'all listeners, y'all need to catch up with the Venge, man. Catch up to season 2 so we can catch up with the rest of this
And
content.
bro, you gonna have 10 episodes to binge, bro.
10 episodes
Like
of binge.
there ain't nothing like when you discover a show that you're like, dang, I like the show. Then you get to watch the whole show at once. Like, that's great, man.
And it's
That's
not
actually
30 minutes, bro. Like you can really like pull it up, you know what I'm saying? Cook, pop some popcorn, you know what I'm saying? Eat your dinner, eat your food, lunch, whatever it is,
exactly like I know they're looking for new dinner shows.
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying? It's what all of them are like what? At least an hour? At least an
At
hour
least an
long, right?
hour.
At least an hour. You feel me? And that's how long most of them shows be nowadays, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out,
Hmm.
BMF, you know what I'm saying? All them shows like that. So,
Do y'all? Well, I mean, do y'all have something y'all wanna end
oh,
on?
I
Yeah.
do. No, no. Actually, I do have another, like one more question. One more question.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
thanks.
This is dealing with music. All right. So, um, recently I found myself like when I'm at work, like, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, like, and it's not as busy. I found myself listening to, well, re-listening to, like all the robberies by T Grizzly. I don't know if y'all are aware, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
but he has
I'm
like a
familiar
like
with that. I'm
yeah,
familiar with
like
that
like like
series.
a little robbery. It's almost like an episode type of thing, right? So he has 8 parts to him, right? And it's this long drawn out story. But I bring this up to say, like, when y'all listen to music, like, I guess what really intrigues y'all? Because to be honest, like some like storytelling kind of intrigues me. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like how, and I'll speak on T Grizzly since I brought him up. Like it's this one album he has called Chapters of the Trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like, and most of them are like storytelling. Like pretty much the whole album is just storytelling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like with him making that project, it kind of opened my eyes up like a little bit more on like I guess what I like in music, or, you know what I'm saying, or like the type of songs that I like. And one of them is storytelling. Like I can even take it back to Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying? Like I listen to some of his songs. You know what I'm saying? His storytelling
Once
too, and
upon
it's
a
like
time, not long ago. You know what I'm
you
saying?
feel
Black
me?
king
Like
man lived my
I'm
slow.
not gonna lie. Like that kind of like as of recently, that like that kind of got me like, okay, shoot, like this, I guess I really do like, like hearing a story. Like it could be made up too. Like it don't have to be like a legit story. It's just the fact, like, I guess like just the ability to like make a story like out of thin air and like make it seem like real. Like it can be like someone's actual life. You know what I'm saying? I think that's true talent. You know what I'm saying? And I actually like listening to that. Not saying like outside of other things. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I like other type of music too, but I don't know. I just think it's something about storytelling songs that just like can really like, I guess, pull the listener to the edge of their seats like a movie can. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Mm.
all right, cool. You feel me? So I guess I said all that to say like, what entices y'all when like certain music is being played? Like what do y'all look for? You know what I'm saying? Like what do y'all look for, or like what gravitates y'all to certain artists, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
You
Hmm.
want to go first, Sean?
Oh yeah, yeah, I can. I think I'll piggyback off of what you said first, Rob. About like just the storytelling. I think storytelling is a big aspect for me because, like you said, it kind of pulls the audience in. It's something tangible aside from just like just like bars or just like a tough beat. You know what I'm saying? I think what attracts me to like songs is the music and is this is a little bit of an abstract concept when I say like the music of it. Like you like so I was watching dang bro it's gonna piss me off because I can't remember who it was. Um but okay. Actually don't get pissed off because I know who it was. Who produced for MJ, bro, his greatest
Quincy
album, bro.
Jones.
Quincy Jones. So
Shout out, cuz.
Quincy Jones, he was doing, I think he was, or maybe it might not have been Quincy Jones. If you seen what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But he was essentially, it was a guy, he was like clapping. He did this. And he was like, if you're a real songwriter, if me doing this right here, you have a song in your head. Like
Mm.
not necessarily something that's made up, but you just have a song in your head just by me like tapping my hands. Like, and so what I really like about music is like that. Like when you hear a song and you feel like that, like you feel the music of it, like you feel the music that came from nowhere, like not necessarily like the beat, but just like the melodies, like how they mesh, like I don't know, just the music as a whole. Like that's what really like if just the music is good, like that really attracts me to it. So like a lot of like hip hop, a lot of like music like that because it's about like the beats or like that music doesn't attract me in that kind of way. I have other attractions to that, but that's the reason why like musicals and like a lot of like classical music attracts me because it has like that like I don't know, it has like that kind of feel. That was a wild way to talk around the answer, but
Yeah, I say for me, if I don't like the production, and when I say production, I don't mean beat. Like, because the beat to me, when I think of beat, I think of drums, like 808. So like I don't think about that. Like I think of this strictly like the production. Like, how did you bring these chords in? How did you bring this like melody in? Do I like the melody in general? Like that's the first thing. Because if me and Tyrell, shout out Tyrell, when we make beats, we always use this phrase like, does this feed my soul when we're trying to pick sounds? Because like picking sounds for like an instrumental is very important. So like if those like sounds like don't speak to me in that way, like it's honestly nothing you could say that'll just first attract me. Now, if people have been telling me about a certain song, regardless of like the beat or not, I'm like, okay, so what's the gravitational pull? Like how Rob was saying, like he just really likes T Grizzly's like the storytelling aspect of it. So I know if I go to that project, I might not even care about the beat, but like just the skill in telling a story over a beat and rhyming, that's a very tough skill. So I can appreciate that. Um so like yeah, that first thing like that instrumental, like the instruments you use, and then second, the cadence in which like the artist performs it. Cause like if the cadence is like a little off from the beat. That's why I can never get into Blueface. I I just like it just won like the way he rapped, I couldn't just bob my head because he won with the you know what I'm saying, he won with the beat.
Yeah.
So it just made it tough to listen to. But yeah, the cadence in which they go. There's a song by Whitney Houston I've been bumping like crazy right now, and I got it on my phone, but like she's not rapping on the song. Obviously, Whitney Houston never rapped, but like she just sounds so good, and she sounds so like she sounds like she's in the beat. It's called "It's Not Right, but It's Okay" by Whitney Houston. Beautiful song. The instrumental on it, it sounds crazy when you first hear it, but song's made in 1988 or 1998, sorry, and it just sounds like great. So like then how she harmonizes with the beat, like it's just yeah, it's that's like my
Mm,
first like pull. So like before it even gets into subject matter of the song, those like the first kind of two things. That's why I like Thug. I don't know what the hell Thug be saying, but like his cadences he picks with the instrumentals he picks, just they sound great.
okay, I have a follow-up question. It's real quick. You can't say Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Overall music GOAT.
Mm.
The like who is who if Michael
Artists,
Jackson
artists or like anything. Artists.
like I mean you can say anything because the thing is my answer the first person I thought of I don't know if he's on a lot of people's lists but he's on my list because like shit like if it's not Michael Jackson I can think of him as a hit maker like and I got Phil Collins crazy enough
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Phil Collins has hits
Other than MJ,
Hmm.
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
that's tough bro and it's crazy how there's nobody else like that's tough. Like if MJ does not exist, we're lost. Like like we have the hand of your face is describing it. Like if without MJ, that's us. Like we're lost.
Hey, no argument, bro. Because during his time, Stevie
Who you gonna
Wonder,
say?
bro.
Steve oh
Stevie
Stevie
Wonder.
Wonder, yeah.
Stevie Wonder wrote a
Hmm.
lot of. He
Or
wrote
what
some of
about
Michael's hits. He wrote some of Michael's hits.
what about like just like OGs I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Another good
Pharrell?
one. You said Pharrell?
Just thinking about somebody modern.
Oh, yeah, this time. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I ain't gonna lie. You could also say, bro, Teddy Pendergrass had a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass had a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah, I
hits.
agree on that.
What
I
about
agree
what
on that.
okay. Luther?
You know what's crazy? I'm aware of Luther and how like musically inclined he is. I don't think I've listened to that much of his catalog to like honestly answer that.
Fair enough, bro. It's hit for hit, bro.
We got some hits. I ain't
It's
gonna
hit
lie,
for
bro.
hit.
And you know what's
Um,
crazy? And I've actually recently just started listening to him. My uncles, they're obviously they're older. I have relatively older parents than most of like my friends. So, like my uncles and aunts they're a little older than most of my friends, like parents and stuff. They have a very large affinity for Marvin Gaye. They love Marvin Gaye. I haven't went into his catalog, like his back catalog. I'm aware he sounds amazing, but I haven't really went to his catalog like that. So
who do you think like because we're 10-year gap now, like 16-year-olds right now. Who is there like
probably
who's
Cardi.
that guy?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was
Young
Cardi.
boy. Young boy.
It could be him, boy.
Or
I ain't
young
gonna
boy?
lie, bro. Rob, bro. These young niggas love Cardi. They love Cardi.
Yeah.
It's a strange love too that they have for Cardi as well.
I would say Rod Wave too, man.
Yeah, he has a
The
pretty
world got
loyal
these
fan
kids
base.
sad, man.
I don't know what a celebrity is anymore though, bro. Sometimes, bro, because like I ain't gonna lie, them three names. I'm thinking about like our three, like obviously like when it comes to rap, like Kendrick Cole, Drake, probably you'd say probably top three. If they threw a festival, the names that we just named for like Rod Wave, Cardi, do you think it'll be as big as like a Dreamville Fest, a OVO Fest? Well, Kendrick don't have like a festival, but I'm sure if he threw one out in LA.
Nah, I don't think so.
I
Like,
mean, but give it that 10 years. Give it that 10 years that we're taking off because we're looking at J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake right now. Like, so give these guys the ten
bro.
years to be on top.
But
Like, if they
they've
if
been in
they
the
are
game
next,
since.
if they are next.
But they've been in the game since like 09, no, bro. Like
and
Cole.
like, no, go ahead.
No, I'm saying Cole first project was like 2010. Kendrick project was like 2019. Drake been hot since like 09. Bro, it's 2020s, 2025.
But
So when
yeah,
did when did when did Broadway come out?
What's that, 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
I
I
mean,
don't know when he came out, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, I feel like they transitioned their music or their their skills like differently though. You know what I'm saying? Which is why they people will say that they're top three. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I just say Drake because I mean like it's easy to like just use him as an example. So like Drake, first of all, I feel like he's literally touched on a lot of different genres of music. You know what I'm saying? Like he's touched on it, and it's like the whole album itself like may not do numbers, but he has a song or two, maybe three, that you know what I'm saying people can play on each album though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I think what makes them like top, like top the top three in people's eyes is like the production and stuff like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the production behind like the songs or even like all the things that you know what I'm saying like that can make up a song itself. I feel like they really take their time with it. Like Drake is like, and I feel like they all musically inclined too, because it's like Drake can like change to like making a happy song, like a song to get you moving, a sad song. You feel me? Like I kind of feel like some of the artists nowadays is kind of like they're sticking to that one format, bro.
Yeah, like whatever like got them on, they just sticking with it.
You feel me? Like
Cause
I
like
think that, yeah.
what was Drake's first hit? Uh what was Drake's first hit, bro? Dang, that's how many hits that man got. We forgot his first one. It was one, it was like
I mean,
you the best I
Oh,
ever
you
had.
talking about Best
Is that
Ever
his
was
first
Had?
one?
Best I
Yeah.
ever had his first hit?
Wasn't that his first hit? Like real
I
hit?
don't know if it was his
It could
first
have been.
hit.
Was it over?
I don't know, but
I'm gonna look it up
see,
real
but
quick. I
but
got
but you see how dangerous that drum sound though.
And
Like
none
Best
of
Ever Had was a good song too.
and
Like
keep in mind, well, regardless if it was his first or not, but it was one of his earlier
yeah,
ones. None
wow,
of
Best I
none
ever had.
none of his other songs nowadays sound like that at all.
true. That is true. It's like it's almost like he changed with the era changing too.
He
Like
don't
his
even sound like himself. Like, they don't even do
Yeah,
remember the nigga
and
used
I
to do the
mean,
hand wave every time he rap?
since 2009, we've hit like three, maybe four different eras. Like,
Drake, yeah, Drake been a part of like a lot of different eras changing too. And like it's like he's changing with it too, which is crazy. Like that's really like a great talent to do. Like I think I think that's why we say Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, because they kind of changed their way of like rapping and probably writing and delivering. Like their delivery changed too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
like
hmm,
it's crazy.
who won the beef?
I mean,
Come on now,
I feel like it was Kendrick. I don't, you know.
come on now. I think
I just like to keep people while they down, man.
I guarantee you, no kid is still going up. I don't think Drake's down.
But the thing is, I won't like it's I don't know, man. It just I haven't played it. I've only played it the one time I've listened to it, bro.
I've been playing. I've been playing Kendrick stuff too, bro. Like I like
Like
T.
no, and that's like no slight, that's like no slight to Drake because I play other stuff
yeah.
by Drake. Like no kill. Like if it does come on, it might be a skip. Like I just
Guarantee you, Drake announced he had an album next week. People gonna go to it.
it's gonna run up. It's gonna run up.
Yeah.
What if Kendrick still has his best interest and like Drake drops an album and Kendrick's like, yeah, I've been waiting on this moment, and he drops the album right after.
Nah, he on tour right now. Be probably good.
Bro, he probably
I
had
ain't
this in the beef, bro. He probably been ready.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. I seen some Song Wars on YouTube. That man Tusi had sat in there and dropped like some diss tracks. You feel me?
To
Like
who?
in a song war. It's just a song war though. Like
Oh,
like You know what I'm saying? But he
He
did that
was
while he was on tour
disrespectful.
though.
He was
He did that while he
disrespectful.
was on tour though. He was like,
I don't
Yeah,
yeah,
know.
but Tusi isn't performing for a football stadium though.
I mean, you're right, but I mean, that's still tough to do.
No,
Regardless,
I'm not denying it's still tough to do. I guess just
Kanye recorded an album in a football stadium, man. Come on now.
Kanye is of a different breed of nigga. Is of a different breed. We don't, bro. He sold out Mercedes-Benz Stadium and he didn't even speak. He just walked around the stadium and just looked at niggas with the mask on.
Hey,
It might not have even been him. It might not have even been him. But
is
he
he
literally,
canceled, bro? Is he canceled, bro? Is
honestly, I don't think he's canceled. Niggas just don't care, bro. Like niggas just, I think
he
niggas are
is he still
fatigued.
invited to the cookout, man? Niggas are
fatigue is yeah,
fatigued is
yeah,
funny as
fatigue is the right
hell.
word
Bro,
though.
we're just
Fatigue is the right
fatigued of
word.
Kanye, bro. Bro, the guarantee, bro. If Kanye would just, Kanye don't even got to rap. I bet you, if Kanye said, "I want to prove that I'm the best producer," and all three, the top, keep in mind, the top three artists, they all love Kanye as an artist. They've all said it. Kanye's dissed all of them, and they still said, "I love Kanye as an artist." Imagine if instead of this energy that he's taking towards his cousin, and he decided to,
Oh man,
he decided to just produce. Imagine if he said, "I want to produce an album, one album for all three y'all." He was just a normal nigga for like whatever time frame that was. Do you like we would still have that same infinity and love for him? To me,
The music won't be
I,
good.
I agree.
you said the music won't be good.
Yeah, bro.
I
He's
ain't gonna
gotta
lie, no.
have that. Like,
Look, as crazy as Kanye is, I don't care if he crazy or saying he know how to make a good beat. You can't take that away from
facts.
him.
Hey, man, Northwest is next, man. She's just gonna take his place.
Maybe, man.
She don't need to take his place. She just, you know what I'm saying. She probably just, get the eyes off Kanye, man. You know,
Somebody, please.
yeah, like
Somebody,
some,
please.
yeah, somebody, to bring, some good to the name. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, like, it just, I don't know, bro.
He just doing stuff, bro. Bro was in a black KKK outfit like 4 weeks ago. Now he claiming he put his mouth on his cousin. Come on, man. Like we
No,
just doing it.
it's not funny, but it's just like, bro, like sit down somewhere, bro. Like, what are
Yeah,
we
It's
bro.
a
doing?
lot. It's just a lot.
Keep in
Like,
mind, if Kanye went quiet, do you know how much love like you would people would still give him? People love Jay. Jay don't talk. Jay don't really talk like that much. People love Jay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro? Just I don't know, man. It seemed like he just want attention, man.
it's just so crazy how like when Kanye first went off his rocker, bro, people like are comfort like because this think about how you said fatigue. Like I remember how the media was like, "Oh my God, let's just pray for our brother Kanye." I've been reaching out to him, all this kind of stuff, and now Kanye does something crazy. Niggas like don't even niggas like look and like I was saying, like
Bro dropped down to two Friday, bro.
I said, bro, I did not
Yeah,
know.
I didn't know either.
I did not know.
I ain't gonna lie, I do find it funny though that this past thing was the last straw. He done talked about like slavery was a choice. He voted for Trump. He called Jay-Z kids slow. And it took his mouth on his cousin to people for niggas to go like, nah, bro. Can't rock with you, yay.
Yeah,
Can't rock
yeah,
with
I'm
that,
done,
yay.
man. What is his album sales even like? Are they anything?
I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ye still got a cult following too.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
he'll
yeah, he
probably be
does have a
fine.
yeah,
But just
yeah.
yeah.
Like if he went on tour right now, I think he'd sell out.
Yeah, he probably would. Like I say, he
Sell
sold
out.
out Mercedes Benz and didn't say a word. That is very tough.
Yeah, man. That nigga said he was Jesus. So I don't know what else to tell you. Man, how y'all feeling, bro?
Yeah, I think we good, man. I think we wrapped up the season pretty well. We gave y'all a little we was a little loose tonight. We didn't have our moderator. They're gonna be very upset with this episode when they hear this.
They're gonna, yeah.
We're gonna let them we're gonna let them start off the episode next time. They're gonna let them start off with a statement.
Y- You know it's crazy because they're gonna have to start off season two with like hey y'all, this is the moderators.
We will never miss an
Um,
episode again because clearly they don't know how to act.
that's all right. That's all right. Cause what's the name?
Until we get canceled.
Until we
Until
get
we get canceled,
canceled.
man. My name is Sean Don. This is Danny J, bro. We got Rob, man. Once again, fucking season 10. Clap it up for the people in the back, man. You know what I'm saying, boy? I appreciate y'all. Catch us on the vlogs later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I don't care that our season is over because we got another one coming up. And if you don't subscribe, you won't hear about it when it comes out. So you
Put the
better subscribe.
notifications on for every drop.
Kabling. Yep, get the check mark. Also keep a lookout for our social medias because they're on the way. Yeah, big shout out to our moderators. I know we didn't have them tonight. Big shout out to all the people behind the scenes that make this podcast go. Um, see y'all next season? Question mark?
We're
Hey
here.
man,
Because we may get canceled. Because
We're
we're here
here.
until we get canceled. You
if
know?
you don't subscribe, are you really gang?
Are
Like,
you
are you
gang?
really gang if you don't subscribe?
Come on, man. Let's get out of here. Wow.